So what we are doing today, it is officially paint the barn red day. I love having lifelong dreams that I thought of last week. Everyone is gonna be so shocked when they hear that for the first time in my entire life I've made a functional decision. Really fast recap, or TCAP as the kids would say. Oh God, that scared the shit out of me, and it's just a school bus. I ain't got no kids. My name is Morgan, I'm your news reporter of the day. I had what you could call the most terrifying barn in the entire world, and slowly but surely through not my blood, sweat, and tears, but through blood, sweat, and tears, we have brought her back to life, okay? All of last week, she got torn apart, ripped to shreds, broken down. We bare-boned the girl. Now the back of the barn matches the front of the barn. So I went and I did the thing that us girls do. I got the paint samples. I painted the paint samples on the barn. I took a good, long, hard look at them for the first time in my life. I made a reasonable decision in a reasonable amount of time. I've landed on rustic red. Am I confident in this? Maybe. Now that it is officially fall and everything is dying, I feel like it is my given duty to bring something back to life. Maybe the red barn is how I redeem myself to society. Maybe the red barn is how I have my redemption run with the zip code, right? We are rooting for the red barn. We are hoping that the red barn comes to revive us. When I think of the building county, I think of them having a headshot of me in their office and throwing darts at it. Maybe the red barn will make me seem a little less scary.
Beautiful color.
Oh, thanks. The last piece. They missed it, a whole thing. Losers. Yeah, this is beautiful.
I know. Yeah, it's really bonito.
Oh, bonito. Oh, thank you. Gracias.
We pulled around the corner and Stingray and I go, oh my God, the barn's red. That was the first thing you saw.
It's the new zip code statement piece.
Oh my God, Morgan, that looks so good. Your red barn looks so good.
Looks really good from the road.
Your little red barn, it's going to be beautiful.
It's a big red barn today. Camera's gonna die at the worst minute possible.
The red barn looks so amazing.
Big moment.
Distance good? Yes. Nice and easy.
Speed? Too fast, too fast.
He's a man of all trades. He's pretty good, huh?
Ah? Yeah. Not too bad. Bueno. Bueno.
Look.
I have categorized in my brain places that I like to sit for different emotions that I feel. And when I sit right here, you know, I pull out the wood bench, like the builder's bench. I pull out the bench, I get my little tripod out. When I sit right here, I have the hot fucking goss, you know? Like I have something to say. I have drama. I have drama to spill. I've learned the very hard way that sometimes not everything has to be shared. However, the last 2 times that I remember sitting here, one was when my lawsuit settled. Gosh, you cannot even take me seriously right now because I literally just picked all of the pimples off of my face and I just had a nitro cold brew. I cannot even imagine a world where this clip makes it to the internet. This one's for me. Okay. I am not exaggerating by any extent when I tell you, quite literally, loves, this is quite literally the best day of I'm not gonna say my entire life because I really hope that I have better situations than this one. But like, you are going to have to resuscitate me off of this floor. I am deceased. This house is mine. My life is mine. My videos are mine. Literally, it's a damn sleigh. It's a damn sleigh. Slay. Slay all day. I'm free now, so I can slay however the fuck I want. I touched Earth again, and like peace has been restored since then, you know? And then the next time that I sat here, I had this whole, I don't want to call it a crisis, but I want to call it a little funk. A fun little funk. I've been reading a lot of books about this, right? I've had a lot of free time. I've been reading books about how people get addicted to living in their own misery, and people get addicted to living in their own sadness because, let's be honest, is it easier to lay in bed all day than to go out and start your day and you're working out and you're going to school because you have a goal that you want to accomplish and you are killing it at your job, but you're working way too much, you know? Like, is it easier to sit and lay in bed all day? Of course. Of course it's fucking easier. Could I sit and watch Gossip Girl all fucking day? Hell yeah, I could. I am a bitch that likes to be vertical, and is that an easy way to live your life? Hell yeah, you don't have to do anything. Is there going to be repercussions that come with that that are going to be more painful than actually just getting up and getting dressed and going out and living your life? Yes. Have I tried to save myself? No. Have I tried to fix the problems? No. I'm typically someone that likes to share after the fact. You know, I'm typically someone that likes to let it sit, boil, let the pasta get al dente, and then I like to serve it. You know, like I don't want to serve you boiling hot goss. I want to wait till the pasta's al dente, and then I want to share it after I have a clearer state of mind. If I have learned a single thing in the past 3 years of my life, is that life has hills and valleys. And that's what I tell myself every single night before I go to bed. I'm like, you're either gonna wake up tomorrow and you're gonna be on a hill, or you're gonna be rolling down the valley. We're gonna hope that we're going up the hill, but unfortunately, there's gonna be days and there's gonna be months, and honestly, there's gonna be seasons where we're crawling down in the valleys. You know, when you're going up a hill, everything seems fine and dandy and great. When you're going down a valley, you're like, holy shit, I hate it down here. I have been consistently seeing a therapist for the past 3 years because I quite literally need it, and if I don't, I will quite literally go insane. So I'm just so thrilled today because BetterHelp wanted to sponsor this video, and I'm like, who could be better to have a sponsorship for therapy than me, Miss Queen of Valleys herself. What BetterHelp is here to do is to have an accessible way to connect you to a licensed therapist who can guide you, who can listen to your life problems, give you unbiased advice, be more at your fingertips to get the help that you may need, or the help that you don't even know that you need and you just want to dig a little deeper in yourself. You want to explore what's going on deep down in the trenches of the valley. BetterHelp is a good place to start. What's really amazing about BetterHelp is they will meet you wherever you're comfortable with. You can have your session via phone call, online, messaging if you just want to chit chat on your phone. In most cases, you will be matched with a therapist in 48 hours or less. Intimidating, you know, like, do I trust this person? Does this feel like the right person that I want to spill all my hot goss to? Like, is this the person that I want to divulge all of the intimate details of my hills and valleys to? Sometimes it can be hard. So you meet with your therapist and you're just not feeling like they are the bread to your butter, that they are gonna help you make the toast. You can easily switch therapists, find a new therapist, find a new match, find someone that's gonna work for you. If you are someone that has been wanting to dabble in therapy, or you feel like therapy might be beneficial to you, you should most definitely try it out at least once. And if you're interested in trying BetterHelp, you can click the link that I will have in the description, or you can go to betterhelp.com/MorganAdamsVlogs. Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video, and thanks for coming to my weekly session of oversharing my life on the internet yet again.
I live down the road from Buddy's barroom. I got a running tab, it's done run away. Sometimes I think I'm whistling past the graveyard. Last night I
These
got
people
so
work
drunk,
faster than anyone I've ever seen in my life. They did the whole thing in like an hour.
It's cold and the music's always playing. box is the best there is in town. Sorry, I'm in the way. Set you free at happy hour. Country songs and whiskey sours can cheer up any man who's feeling down.
We have Justin back, everyone's favorite painter.
Hi, everybody.
And now he's camera shy.
Oh, I'm not camera shy. You know that.
We were asking him if he was in a frat because we could just tell. And he was. Kappa Zeta.
Yeah, Kappa Sigma, Kappa Sigma. How many times you drive through Kansas or you drive through eastern Colorado and you see Red Barn, right? Like, it fits.
I can't say I've ever taken a drive through Kansas, but now I'm gonna have to.
No, you don't watch it.
We're revamping the character of the old character.
There it is.
We're giving it a second life.
You're recharacterizing the character.
Yes. Second life, second wind. I thought it was gonna look maybe a little offensive, but I don't think it's offensive. I think it was supposed to be this way. And they brought us all breakfast. They had tamales. I just ate tamales and like cinnamon bread. I'm having a good day. That is an upgrade if I've ever seen one. That might be the best transformation of the whole damn thing.
So good.
Oh, they were so good. I loved the tamales. My mom doesn't cook things like that. They're like, do your mom make bread? I was like, hell no, my mom doesn't make bread. My mom feeds me Eggo waffles and peanut butter. You're in for a big surprise today, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
What do you think?
I think it's just perfect.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. While I'm in the process of revamping my life, I've been trying to like also revamp my brain, and I thought I would face one of my fears and try to take a photo of myself and why I look so unbelievably uncomfortable and unsure and unwilling to participate in any photo. Every time I see a photo of myself, I actually want to cry. So just girl things. I look like I'm gonna literally shit myself in every single one because I was looking at my Red Barn and I was like, oh my God, I could face my fears, make my first Instagram post in like a year and be like, oh my God, Morgan's bar. And I thought today would be the day that I face my fear, and today is not the day that I face my fear, but we have a lot going on. Anyway, actually, what I was coming to tell you before I started having a photo shoot that the world will never see is this is a very prominent week. All of the walls have finished being textured, like the drywall is done, the texture has been textured, the drying has been dried, and so I am starting to try to pick an interior paint color. And if you know anything about me, you know that I take a long time to pick anything, but I've narrowed it down to 3 options. Welcome to our arts and crafts station for our interior paint colors. After seeing 1,000 shades of white, we now have narrowed it down to 3. Swiss coffee, gray mist, white duck. Now, Melody and I are paint swatch extraordinaires.
Well, good. Show us.
No, well, I was trying to explain that because
Maybe you should start
they
over.
were like, no, can you stay still, please?
Yeah, I gotta turn on a light. I gotta get the alcoholic beverage from out behind you. And then I will be ready, Morgan.
Mom wonders why she gets fired from the
I
camera
don't
job.
think I get fired.
The drywallers covered up all the paint swatches that were inside, and I don't remember what any of them look like. We're painting them on paper this time, so we can move them around the house tomorrow and see.
Well, why is
which one-
Maddie working and you're not?
Because Maddie is a lot less ADHD than me. This is the Swiss coffee. Very gorgeous, creamy white. Maddie's here to help me make decisions because much like my sweet, sweet mother, I can't make decisions. I told Maddie that's what I got from my mom, that I can't make a decision for jack squat.
I get it.
Brian's like, what do you want? And I'm like, And Maddie's like, this is what we want. Because Maddie knows what I want and I just can't vocalize it. And she needs to be here to be my emotional and interior support. I'm happy to be here. I love the smell of paint. Makes me feel a little...
It's nothing like it used to be in life.
What? You used to sniff paint and that was the good. The best smell in the entire world was the liquid cement. The art teachers used to take it away from me because I'd be sitting in the art class.
Morgan, that's not a good thing to admit to.
And I love to put it all over my hands and peel it off.
You should only paint with Benjamin Moore.
My mom's an undercover paint snob. Did you know my whole house is painted in Sherwin-Williams, Mom?
I don't want to know that.
Do you want to know what Morgan called Sherwin-Williams today?
Yes.
Benjamin Williams.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Okay, Morgan, I did it.
Thanks everyone.
Good job, Morgan. Good job, Vicky.
I don't even know how to turn this one off.
So if you want like the whole paint scheme, if anyone in the world cares, the house, white duck. The barn is rustic red with the white duck trim because like I said to the HOA that's watching, the house and the barn are literally, they're literally the same color. And then the 3 contenders that I have running in the paint race are white duck for the inside of the house, but honestly I don't know if we want that much white duck going on. Like I don't know if the pond is that big. Number 2, Swiss coffee. Number 3, Grey Mist. So I'm trying to figure it out today so I can make a decision by tomorrow because they've already started priming the inside. 2020 chic.
Do you see that white line there?
The primer. It feels like we're living inside of a glue bottle. Woo! You know why I love having so many men around? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this whole project has really shifted my entire perspective on men in general, and there is like nothing that brings me more comfort in the world than having a mass amount of men around, right? Because I think it's embedded in like all the social media girls, like everyone that has an Instagram account under the age of 30 is like, I hate men, they're all awful, they're all trash, I hate them all. I think seeing me fail and stumble and crawl through the depths of hell through this entire thing, and the fact that a bunch of men came and saved me, a bunch of men literally came into my life and saved the whole damn thing, I think I've changed my mind. I for sure 100% have changed my mind, right? Like, so there's my analysis of the day while I was just trying to tell you about the paint colors. Here I am oversharing about everything again. Woo! Woohoo! Sorry. I don't mean to overshare, I just do it unintentionally. But whatever, you guys get it. Oh my god. Oh, I also wanted to see if I could get a video of the Black Widow for you today. She's been out and about lately. I'm gonna go see if I can get a video, but you have to be very quiet. You can't upset her or else she'll run away. So I'm gonna try to do it with my phone. And if you see this, I want you to know that in about 3 seconds, there's gonna be a big scary Black Widow mama on the screen. But I just wanted to show you all the Black Widow. My friend, Olivia. I don't know how I got so emotionally attached to a literal spider that lives in a literal porta potty, but I keep telling everyone that if anyone kills her, they're literally next. So, I'm just a girl. There are stain samples. Can't say that any of them turned out great. This is for the beams that go on the ceiling up in the living room and in the kitchen. This was supposed to be a match to the floor, but I feel like it looks very green.
It's giving self-tanner.
Oh my god, they're honestly just like shades of self-tan.
Eventually it's going to fade.
That might be the best one.
I agree.
Because the stair railings are black, island is black. That's really it.
Sorry.
I think that's pretty nice.
I do too. I think it flows really good.
All right, let's do that one. I'm easy to sell. Envision it way up there. Oh yeah, look at it go. Gorgeous.
It is.
Right in the smack center of the shot.
I know Dad has no clue.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are ending this thing exactly where we are starting it. I am back to you live with the news report tonight. The barn is red. Peace in the zip code has been restored. I feel a lot better about my decision knowing that it doesn't look like a giant menstrual blob on a piece of grass. Let's pause for car. There's so much traffic. The whole town, the whole damn state is driving by to see the barn. That's not behavior that is encouraged, but that's why there's so much traffic on the forefront today. I had a lot more faith that this was a fun idea versus a good idea, but now that it's done, I think it's officially a good idea. And we're starting October off strong. They're doing inside. If you want the full scoop, the full hot goss, as the girls started saying. The wall's ready for action, that's one thing. And they're prepping all of the floors and the walls for tile. So I don't want to eat my words, but I think next week is gonna be a pretty good week too. So I'm just gonna ride my hill. Thank you, Jesus, I'm not in the valley this week. I love being on the hill. We love the Red Barn. We love that society has not come to tear this barn down yet. And most importantly, I love you very much. Thanks for coming on my never-ending journey. My quite literal never-ending journey. And yeah, that was fun. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. My Red Barn is your Red Barn. Happy Halloween. We have painted the town red, girls. We painted the town red, girls. And boys, I guess. When did men get so involved in my life? I don't know. Bye, love ya. This is pretty much unrelated to anything, but I thought it could be relative in the theme of the week, which is I don't even know what the theme of the week is. Red, revamp, revise, renew. Made me feel some things, right? So I thought maybe the girls and the gays and the theys and the straights would want to hear. So this is from Rainbow Salt on Instagram. Okay, I didn't come up with any of this. I'm just purely reading you something that someone else wrote. Not the writer, I'm just the messenger. Anyway, it's kind of long, so pull up your poetry chairs. Oh my God. I literally haven't even started reading it. I don't know why I'm on the verge of tears at all times. Anyway, I hope that you believe that you can still make a beautiful life for yourself even if you lost many years of it to grief or darkness or a wound that just wouldn't close. I understand what it is like to have the world introduce you to your own shadow, to let the ache follow you around long after you have healed, convincing you that you aren't worthy or capable of holding peace within yourself. And so, if you have forgotten, I hope you know that the things that have battle scarred you do not disqualify you from being able to experience something deep and rooted and tender in your lifetime. If you have forgotten, I hope you know that you are worthy of the kind of love that shines warmth into all corners of you always have been. Because at the end of the day, the most formidable thing, I don't know that word, oh my God. Every time I try to do something productive, I just sound like an idiot. Okay, anyway. The right kind of love will never judge you for who you had to be in order to navigate your sadness, in order to cut the ache from the bone. It will never fault you for the things you went through that you did not deserve, for the ways in which you were weathered by the people you placed your hope within. It wasn't your fault. Remember, your past does not prohibit you from goodness that is trying to reach you. It does not make you ineligible or undeserving of love or connection or the things you desire. You have the capacity to experience beauty, to nurture it within yourself, and when you are ready to move toward it, know that it will meet you where you are. Know that you have every single right to hold it. And I was like, okay, damn girl, you didn't have to make me cry at like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. There is something so indescribably human when you see the thoughts that like haunt you inside of your own brain written out on someone else's paper and like their story of their life. And I don't know why that made me feel so comforted to think like, oh my gosh, all of these thoughts of like chaos that live inside of my brain, there's someone else in the world that feels the same way that I do, you know. And just to like have someone write out like, oh, you know, like it's okay to move on, it's okay to progress in your life, it's okay to like let go of all of the things that have happened, because I feel like I spend half of my life just like haunted by like the past few years of my life. So I guess that's a good thing. This is like happy, this is joy filled, this is nothing but pure joy and emotion that like it's okay to get to a place where you can move on from all of the darkness that lives inside of your life, you know, like you can move on and you can like do things, right? Like you can do things. I don't know, I'm like scared. I've been waiting for this for so long, and now that things are progressing so fast, I like want to hold on to it because it feels so special and every day feels so special. I'm like, I don't deserve this. Like I just feel so, I feel like I'm living in a parallel universe, right? Because things have gone wrong for so long. I'm like, I don't know how to act when things go right. What's going on? Like, anyway, that was a long-winded way to say that I guess the thing that I want to work on for the rest of the year in my life mainly surrounds the idea of like, you have permission to move on, you know, like you have permission to go forward. You don't have to sit in one place and let all these things like haunt you all the time. So that is the good takeaway of the day. I need to go. I am so hungry and I wanted to go to Chick-fil-A, but it's 6 o'clock and the line is gonna be so effing long. So effing long.